But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into another topic. What do you want to talk about next?
Let's go ahead and talk about that Lil Nas X running the streets.
All right, so yeah, a lot of y'all probably have seen the video, but yeah, he was running down the street just as gay as he wanted to be, and I mean gay as in happy, maybe. But he was running down the street, had nothing but some fucking tidy whities on, just running down the street and just spewing out crazy shit. It was just like, yo, what's wrong with you? Now his father came out and made some comments about it. He was like, "Trust me, Little Nas is not on drugs, but he is getting the help he needs." You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, so if he ain't on drugs, what do you mean he's getting the help he needs?
Maybe
help for what?
Well,
he might something.
Well, he might have had. Now he might have had a mental breakdown or an episode.
I guess
I can kind of see that. if the father had to step out. Yeah.
Did he have some issue that happened recently that I just don't know of?
I mean, I have no idea. But I'm just saying, if he's saying that, the only thing I can think of is if it's not drugs, it's mental health.
Right. So yeah, supposedly they're trying to get him to do rehab and all of that type of shit. So it's probably like you said, maybe it's a mental crisis.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, about what though? I mean, not that we need to be all in your business, but we ain't heard nothing about you going through nothing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Normally, you would have put it out there if you really wanted some sympathy.
Well,
you know what I mean? Hey, I lost my mom. I lost this. Blah blah blah. Something. So we know, okay, this makes sense why he's probably doing that.
I mean, to be real though, I mean, hell, we just citizens. You want everybody to know fuck happening with you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, but that's true. I mean, but with celebrities like him, they're always kind of trolling and kind of looking for attention. So I'm just saying, most times they kind of put their stuff out there.
I mean, I agree.
You don't have to, but
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that to an extent. But like, I mean, if it's something like, and I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying, if he really was going through something, would he really be wanting to put that out there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe him running and doing what he did was kind of a way to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of see that, but at the same time, like him, like, oh man, and and I don't know. There might be some fans that was following him. They were kind of, and now fans are kind of a little bit more perceptive, and got better perspective on things. Like, so they might have seen like, wait a minute, man, I don't know, this guy's all right. He's saying kind of bizarre stuff, and then the next thing is, he doing that. Say, yeah, I knew something was off. So I can see that too. But like I said, I mean, like, I get what you're saying, because most of the time, but I mean, there's celebrities that, we didn't, like, for instance, Charlie Murphy, rest in peace, we didn't know he was sick until like he got to a certain point.
Right.
He was kind of quiet about it. And when he passed away, then it was revealed, like, yeah, he was going through this, but he didn't really want everybody to know.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
same thing with Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Nobody really knew until right at the end. It was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So I get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just Alex Trebek. I mean, although I will say this, he kind of, before he died, I mean, I think he had another year. I think he came out and said, what he had, like, the prank act.
Right.
But he he did a little thing about it, a little public joint, and he just said, hey man, this is what it is. I don't know how much longer I got. I'm gonna still do my thing, till I get up out of here,
Yeah.
And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, sir, I mean, when it comes, but now granted, that's sickness. So that's different. Than what he might be going through. But you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, if it's something really embarrassing or something bad, you gotta think too, he's in the industry. What if he saw some shit that, like, damn, I wasn't really supposed to see that.
Right.
And I can't really talk to nobody about it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, definitely could be. I don't even want to know, but
yeah.
It's like, so just weird, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, so yeah, man, y'all let us know what y'all think about that. Little Nas X and his situation. So I think we got one or two more topics. What do you want to talk about next?
I think let's see. Did we talk about? Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's talk about Flex getting DJ Enough fired.
So yeah, supposedly, man, you know, DJ Enough, when he lost his job at Hot 97, he feels like it was Funkmaster Flex because he got asked about it. They was like, "Do you think Flex has something to do with it?" He was like, "Absolutely."
Rumor that Flex had a tantrum, possibly, and you know that he could be the reason why you're out. Can you speak to that?
Maybe. I think so. Maybe. I can't prove it. Okay. But in my heart, that's what I feel happened.
Now, of course, Flex is probably denying that, but you know, I don't know the ins and outs. But supposedly, I think Flex took over his spot, DJ Enough's spot. So that's probably what made DJ Enough feel like, okay, he must have been the one that got me fired. So I don't know all the ins and outs, but I do think that's kind of fucked up with those types of politics, man. You know what I mean? If you push this man out the door, you know, shame on you. You know what I mean? You already had a slot, and you know, it wasn't like Funkmaster Flex was doing bad. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What do you think about it?
The thing of it is, and shout out to Urban X, because they kind of hit it right on the head.
Okay.
Dude, you outlived your time.
Right.
Let these other niggas shine, son.
Yeah.
Like, for real, like, you've been, like, particularly at one position for 30 years. One, people can only dream to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're very fortunate, you know, him being very fortunate to do what he does. Plus, he has other outlets where he has things on lock. So I'm not saying he don't need a DJ job at the radio, but if he didn't have it, he'd be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like everybody's kind of moved past.
Right.
You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying, son? Yeah. And, you know, bombs and shit. Like, yeah,
right.
I'm about to drop fart dust tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit. I mean, and I'm not hating on Flex. I think Flex did, you know, he served his thing. He did his thing. But I just feel that he should just, man, listen. You know what I'm saying? How old is Flex? He gotta be in his 60s.
Yeah, I'm about to say mid-50s to early 60s.
Yeah, man, let someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I hope you didn't get him fired on purpose, man. I hope
let someone.
That would be messed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let someone else shine a little bit. I mean, and you know, you having the elder position there, then you can kind of, you know, guide the next people in.
Yeah, man.
But the problem is, particularly with that generation, I hate to say it, they just feel like, hey, I gotta gatekeep. And which on some certain level you do, but there's gotta be a way where you can let people shine as well.
You know what I mean? Like Smith and Wesson said, I shine, you shine.
Everybody shine.
I shine, you shine. Yeah. All of that, man. You know what I mean? We don't need to be haters. I don't know if it's true or not, man, but I just hope that Flex really did not get this man fired. But when they asked DJ Enough, he said exactly that he feels like it was Flex.
Yeah.
So, you know, y'all let us know what y'all think. And if y'all know any more information on that, throw it in the chat there. And don't forget, you know, hit all the buttons. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
And then you can win yourself a date. You have to pay $500.
$500.
Remember, $500.
It's a one-time deal.
One-time deal. $500.
Today only.
And it's not going to be a date. It's going to be a discussion. My black queen, my beautiful sister. It's going to be a discussion about business.
We're going to send you a picture of Howie. You just sit it across the table and stare at it.
And for $500 while you eat, you know what I'm saying? My beautiful queen princess, my goddess. So I can't do that hotel shit. I just can't do it.
You know what I mean?
Hello, queen.
Yeah. But yeah, we gonna send you a recording of Howie telling you, having a conversation with you.
Yeah, because, you know what I'm saying? The school thing ain't
right. The school thing ain't working.
School ain't schooling. So
We need funds.
We need funds allocated.
Allocated. Once again, we need funds allocated. Let me repeat that. We need funds allocated.
Oh, shit.
I mean, make sure you hear that message. But yeah, man, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so I think you wanted to also talk about like the older rappers.
Yeah, we can end on that. So we did talk about the older rappers, I think, in a previous episode, but I kind of want to bring this back. The older rappers, what is different between, and this is my thing I wanted to know, what is the difference between this year, 2025, than last year?
Yeah.
Because you had artists, older artists, we've covered some, who were making, music, making pretty good music. I wouldn't deem Common an older artist, but
yeah,
he is old. I mean, I guess he's old. He dropped the Auditorium with Pete Rock.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a classic album.
Absolutely.
Let's see. We had Smith and Wesson. We actually did, Rakim, his project, which he's coming out with another one, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. It's supposed to be out anytime now. If it hasn't already dropped, I got to check on that, man.
Yeah, definitely got to hear that. So, I think last year, I think things were kind of stirring the pot. This year, we got the clips, and hell, Malice getting lyrics of the year, lyricist of the year.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Facts.
Ghostface with Supreme Clientele too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Slick Rick album. Raekwon's album.
Sheesh,
they're making solid projects.
Yeah.
So, but the youngsters, they're not able to duplicate that. And I'm thinking what it is these older MCs, if you will, are artists. The young people, I'm not trying to knock them. I'm not saying they're not artists, but they do things differently. And I get that. Like I had a conversation with one of the young guys at my work, and I really try to understand. I really want to understand the reasoning of listening to some of the music y'all listen to, because I want to understand, because the music when we was listening to when we was coming up, we understood okay, these guys are rebelling against authority, a system, oppressive systems. You know what I'm saying? It's freedom to express themselves, things like that. I understood that. Especially getting older and going back and listening to it. I was like, okay, really, they're not bad people. They might say stuff harsh, but all they really want is just to, hey, get your foot off my neck.
Yeah.
Let me breathe.
Yeah.
Let me be let me be the member of society how I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I got. And I just asked them, so what are y'all, what are y'all fighting against? Because I said, as a kid and as younger adults and stuff, back in those days, we understood the message for the most part, hey, we're fighting against these things. But he couldn't really give me an answer. What are y'all fighting against? What is it? Y'all might be doing different stuff. Y'all might be, hey, we balling, we getting the cash, this, that, and the third. But what is it? What is it?
Yeah, specifically. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, man. That's, I don't know. I feel like, maybe it could be that maybe people they love the younger music, but after a while, because it's so similar, I think after a while they started saying, you know what, I need a little more variety. At least the older music got more variety. They don't all sound the same. You know what I mean? A lot of the, little such and such sound just like little such and such. You know what I mean? This one sounds just like that one. And it's like with the older rappers, you don't look at Ghostface and say, damn, he sounds just like Raekwon. Nah.
No.
You know what I mean? Or Raekwon sounds just like Nas. No. or Slick Rick sound just like such and such. No, you don't have none of that. So, and then if anybody did come out sounding like somebody else, then you call them a biter. Because you was like, yeah, you biting. You know what I mean? You copying or something. But for the most part, that didn't happen. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I feel like that's a big part of it, if not all of it. But people probably just want a little more variety, and they're probably just trying to give the older rappers like some more attention. Like, hey, we need to check this out because they're putting out good music.
And I want to say this too, like, I mean, not that this is about hip hop and stuff, but I want to tie it in. I watch these channels, a lot of like the Gen Z people, not to call them the Gen Z people, but the Gen Z audience, I'll say, they're gravitating towards like the older stuff because they realize like the new stuff isn't really fulfilling them like like they're going back playing old games. Right. They're actually literally buying like older video game consoles to play older games to get that feeling like we had. I think I seen this guy the other day, I think last night, he took a Raspberry Pi, which is like one of them little small computer joints. Yeah. Not food, y'all. I know, you fat ass. Yeah, of course you would talk about Raspberry Pi. Right. Fat motherfucker. Fat fuck with you Raspberry. Fat bastard with Raspberry. But anyway, so Raspberry Pi, a little small computer. So what he did was he made like a television broadcast system out of it. Like the way he made it, it was cool too. I ain't gonna lie. So he made it where like the programs would come on, like you couldn't just stream it. They just come on at a certain time. And he had a little like a channel guide.
Okay.
And you can select the channels you want to go to. Yo, the way he hooked it up. Yo, he hooked that shit up. That shit nice.
That's what's up.
But
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I think that's what it is. We have too much choice. And just like what you're saying, like with going back to the like you said, like the younger rappers, everybody's little baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all this. And it's like it's the same stuff. Y'all not challenging anything. You're not pushing anything. Yeah. You're not trying to push the art form. You're just, the art form is already here. Now it's like y'all get the benefit from it because it's already here, but now we can just make stuff mediocre. And now we can just sit back and now when people like Kendrick come through, bust that shit open. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, oh man, we gotta work because now they, you know what I'm saying? Now we gotta work. Cause like when Lil Baby came out with his little album after what Kendrick did, what he did, it didn't move that much. So that's the thing. It's like, but like you said, it's oversaturated. And see and then like I said, back then we had choices and we had to wait. Like it wasn't readily available. And I think that's another thing that helps out with the older rappers. They're not dropping a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Like back to back, constantly. Sometimes you gotta let them miss you a little bit.
Absolutely.
And then come back. Yeah.
So. I agree, man. I mean, I kind of look at it like back in the day, I don't know if you remember these or you might have seen them, but originally there's these toys that were called G.I. Joes, but they were like these little green army men. Yeah. They were stuck in position. Yeah. And you just bought a bunch of them and lined them up and just faced them toward each other. They didn't do shit. You just line them up and just face them toward each other because they would point guns. Yeah. That versus like G.I. Joe when it first came out and you had like the different outfits like Snake Eyes versus Shipwreck and all these people, with the different styles and Cobra Commander, it's like that's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? It's like all the little green army men are like the young rappers today. It's like all of y'all just look alike, act alike, sound alike, and then you got these new versions where it's like everybody got a different outfit. Some of them are black characters, some of them are white characters, some of them are Asian. So it's like, we need that variety in anything that we do. We need some sort of variety there. But that's all. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You got anything else you want to drop before we wrap it up today?
I think that we did talk about Kid and Play with the national. Mm-hmm. Okay, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, because I did the little. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, we talking about the high tops.
yeah.
House party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we appreciate y'all checking us out. One more time before we go, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.
Brothers and sisters.
$500. $500.
Pay to have a date.
We get
with
you
Curtis
a date.
Florence.
Not with
Curtis Florence. What he want to do, my beautiful queen. He will set you up with business proposals. It's just gonna be business proposals. And talking about the mind and other things, beautiful things, sisters.
I'll send you a picture of me. Just a picture of me smiling. And you can just sit across the table from you and talk to her like, so, what do you like? Whatever kind of music you like.
Hop on one leg.
Yeah, you can't have no date with me. My lady don't play about it, so she ain't gonna go for that. You're like, baby, I'm getting a lot of money for this. She be like, hell no. I don't give a damn. I'll fuck a bitch up. So yeah, man. But we appreciate y'all. This has been episode 35, Layers of the Culture, and this has been your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And we'll see y'all next time.